Relaxing English Podcast, the podcast where we explore tips, tricks, and strategies to help you master the English language and mental growth. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Relaxing English Podcast Episode 8, the podcast where we explore the art, science, and joy of learning languages. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a topic that's close to the heart of every language learner: how to sustain motivation for learning English. Whether you're just starting out or you've been on this journey for a while, we all hit those moments where motivation dips. But don't worry. By the end of this episode, you'll have practical strategies to keep that fire burning. Let's get started. First, let's talk about why motivation fades in the first place. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. It's easy to feel excited at the beginning. New words, new sounds, new possibilities. But over time, the novelty wears off and the challenges start to feel heavier. Maybe you're struggling with grammar or you're not seeing progress as quickly as you'd like. Here's the thing. This is completely normal. Motivation isn't a constant. It ebbs and flows. The key is to understand this and build systems to keep yourself going, even when the initial excitement fades. One of the most powerful ways to sustain motivation is to set clear, meaningful goals. Ask yourself, why am I learning English? Is it to advance your career? To connect with people from different cultures? To enjoy movies, books, or music in their original language? When your goals are tied to something personal and meaningful, they become a source of inspiration. Break these big goals into smaller, achievable milestones. For example, if your goal is to watch a movie without subtitles, start by learning 10 new phrases a week. Celebrate these small wins. They add up. Let's face it, if learning feels like a chore, it's hard to stay motivated. So make it fun. Incorporate activities you genuinely enjoy. Love music, dive into English songs and learn the lyrics. Enjoy cooking? Follow English recipes or watch cooking shows. Gamify your learning. Use apps that reward progress or challenge yourself to speak for 5 minutes a day with a language partner. When learning feels like play, motivation comes naturally. Consistency is key, but that doesn't mean you need to study for hours every day. In fact, putting too much pressure on yourself can backfire. Instead, build a sustainable routine. Even 15-20 minutes a day can make a huge difference over time. Think of it like brushing your teeth. It's not something you overthink. It's just part of your day. Over time, this consistency builds momentum, and momentum fuels motivation. Immersion is a game changer. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Change your phone's language settings, listen to English podcasts like this one, or join online communities where English is the primary language. When English becomes a part of your daily life, it stops feeling like study time and starts feeling like living. Plus, seeing your progress in real-world contexts is incredibly motivating. Here's a truth about language learning: progress isn't always linear. You'll hit plateaus, periods where it feels like you're not improving. This is where many learners lose motivation. But plateaus are normal. They're a sign that your brain is consolidating what you've learned. Instead of getting discouraged, use this time to review, reflect, and refine your skills. Trust the process. Breakthroughs often come after these quiet periods. Learning a language can feel lonely, but it doesn't have to be. Find your tribe, people who share your goals and challenges. Join language exchange groups, online forums, or local meetups. Having a community keeps you accountable and inspired. Plus, sharing your struggles and successes with others reminds you that you're not alone on this journey. Finally, take time to reflect on how far you've come. It's easy to focus on what you haven't achieved yet, but look back at what you have accomplished. Maybe you've mastered a tricky pronunciation, or you can now hold a basic conversation. Reconnect with your why. Remind yourself of the doors that English can open for you. This reflection can reignite your passion and remind you why you started in the first place. Sustaining motivation for learning English isn't about waiting for inspiration to strike. It's about creating an environment and mindset that keep you moving forward, even on the tough days. Set meaningful goals, make learning enjoyable, build a routine, and surround yourself with English and supportive people. Remember, every word you learn, every sentence you speak is a step closer to your goal. You've got this. Thanks for tuning in to Relaxing English Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend who's also on their language learning journey. And don't forget to subscribe and follow for more tips and insights. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. See you soon.